All right, well, it's trip number 2 in the new Skeeter. I'm out here at the lake today, getting a little bit of a late start. Probably would have liked to have gotten here about an hour ago, but that's just the way it goes. Hopefully we can catch some fish out here today. I don't know what the bite's really like. I was able to go fishing last week, a couple weeks ago, something like that, and caught a few. Hopefully we can catch some more today. I got some more house cleaning type things to do on the boat today. I got my Lakemaster Chip for my mapping on the new Humminbird, so put that thing in there, see what it looks like, try to get used to that. And I've also got to calibrate the Ultrex trolling motor. Let's get on the water, let's go catch some fish, and let's have a good day. Before we get going though, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Really trying to grow the channel, and I need your subscriptions to do that. So please take a second to hit the subscribe button. It's probably right here somewhere. Hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So I got down to the boat, got into my backpack to get all my GoPro and memory cards out and stuff like that, and realized I forgot my memory cards at home. And so I can't film with any of my GoPro stuff, so today's video is going to be a little bit different than it normally is, but I'm going to try to make do and try to put something out as best as possible for you guys. So one of the first things that I'm going to show you guys is the Humminbird Lakemaster Chip. I'm going to put it in the Helix 12 and get an idea of what it looks like, and let me show you guys that first thing. Okay, so all of our mapping and stuff like that goes in this little chip right here. This goes into the Humminbird Helix in the memory card slot. Let me show you guys that right now. Okay, so that's our Humminbird unit right there, and then down here we have our Humminbird memory card slot, and you literally just open it up like that, and as you can see, it's got the 2 memory card slots in there. So I'm gonna put the little chip inside one of those slots, and then I'll show you what the mapping looks like. So I got the Lakemaster Chip inside the unit, and it actually took me a little while to get everything figured out. The lake that I'm on today isn't in the Lakemaster. It's not a lake that's listed on the Lakemaster Chip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you how to get to a lake that is on the Lakemaster Chip, and then show you guys what the actual chip does for you. Okay, so this is the current view on my Humminbird unit where I'm fishing at right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to menu, hit it again, and then it says Humminbird chart up at the top. I'm going to scroll down to lake list. I'm going to hit the over button, and then since I like Lake Mead and I'll be out there later on in October, I'm going to scroll over till it says M through R, and then I'm going to go down until I see Lake Mead, and right there, Mead HD, and then it's going to take me over to Lake Mead. It's going to load, and then as you can see, we got Lake Mead right here, and then I'm going to zoom in, and it'll show a much more detailed map with contour lines and everything like that. And then let's scroll over so it's in the middle. So as you can see all the different islands and stuff like that over there. Let's zoom in a little bit further, and you can see the contour lines. Just gotta wait for it to load. You can still see all those islands in there. And yeah, so as you can see right there, you have the little like 63 that's right there. That's going to be your contour lines and stuff like that. And as you can see, all those little high spots and stuff like that, which is what the good mapping does for you. You can see all those little outside high spots, submerged islands, stuff like that. So that's what's important about the Lakemaster Chip, and then having a good mapping unit, because you're going to be able to see things that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. Because like right here, you can see how this point comes out off a little bit further out into the water than you would see just from the shoreline. So one of the other things that I need to do today is get my Ultrex synced up, or calibrated is what the word is. I got to calibrate my Ultrex. So I'm going to get the paperwork out and try to figure out how I do that. And then once I kind of figure it out, I'll try to walk you guys through in case you have one or you get one or something like that. You can use this as a reference. Okay, so I just finished doing the calibration for my trolling motor. It's a 3-part process, and it's actually a lot easier than I expected to be. So I'm gonna show you, down towards the trolling motor, the first part of the process, and then we'll go through the other steps. I'm not gonna do everything again. I'm just gonna kind of walk you through the process. Okay, so the first part in the process is connecting the heading sensor to the Ultrex itself. And what you do is hit that little button right there that's blinking red, and then you want to hit the Ultrex head and hit the pair button, and then hold it until it starts making a couple of beeping noises, and then the two are paired together. So the next step in the process is using the iPilot remote, and basically you go into the system, and then you want to go to the next sensor calibration, and you go through the sensor calibration process, which makes you go in 2 circles, and once those 2 circles are complete, your calibration is done. And then the final step is again with the remote, and you go into the sensor offset setting, and what that's doing is it's calibrating the distance between your heading sensor and the unit itself. And then once you've connected those two or measured the offset using your remote, you're all set, and then your spot lock feature is good to go. So it was a lot easier than I expected to get that all good to go. I've been kind of floating around out here in the middle with the spot lock feature on. It's kept me in the same spot. So that's pretty cool, because otherwise I'd been floating all over the place. So it'll be nice to get more used to this feature as I fish out here today. And like I said earlier in the video, I forgot my memory cards and for my GoPros, so my footage isn't going to be very good. But what I'm going to try to do is catch a few fish, show you some videos using my phone, kind of tell you what I caught them on and stuff like that, but it won't be the same as my typical footage. All right, so the first couple baits that we're going to be starting off with is the 6th Sense Divine swim bait and the Divine shaky worm. I got this on Owner Flashy Swimmer, and this is on the Owner Cover Shot on a Jika rig. I caught some fish on here on the Jika rig with the 6th Sense Divine shaky worm the other day. Hopefully I can get one on the Owner Flashy Swimmer with the Divine swim bait. Well, I've been fishing and fishing and fishing, and I just got bit, and I caught it, got all the way back to the boat, and it came off. I reached down to grab the fish out of the water, and the fish came off, but I caught it on the Flashy Swimmer with the Divine swim bait by 6th Sense. Just slow rolling it along the grass line and got bit. It was probably, I don't know, maybe a couple pounds. It wasn't a giant, but I got bit finally. This wind going into this cut right here, I think, is what helped me get bit. So we'll just keep fishing and see what else we can grind out. Gotta love these giants that I caught right here. Gotta love it. Not a giant, little guy. Well, I finally got that little one in the boat. I got bit a little bit ago on a drop shot and broke it off. I was lazy and didn't change my line out. That line had probably been on the rod for a couple months, and it broke off right at the hook. So that was my bad, but I've only gotten like 3 bites out here, and it's been pretty tough, but hopefully I can get a couple more before I get out of here. Well, we got another one on the homemade plastic worm that I've been making with my do-it molds. Pretty cool, that little green pumpkin brown color. Just a little guy, nothing too special. But caught it on the drop shot with my Owner Cover Shot hook and the do-it molds El Gaisano worm in the 4.5 inch. Got that 6 inch hopefully coming here pretty soon. Little drop shot fish. Well, the fishing was pretty tough overall today. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And got a few bites, couple fish, nothing really good. I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it today, but at least I got my Ultrex all good to go. I got the Lakemaster Chip going, so that'll be good once I get out to Lake Mead in a couple weeks. Really excited for that. I got some tackle put away in the boat. Had some new stuff that was at my house that I had to get into my boxes. So overall, productive day. The fishing wasn't very good, but at least I got some stuff done with my boat. So please subscribe to my channel. I hope this video is all right. Normally I like to have my normal GoPro footage, but I had to make do since I forgot the memory cards. But hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel and you keep watching. Thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned for more.